How's it going, people? Sam Slapper here, and this is a quick little behind the scenes. There's a few little updates that RuneScape have thrown out, such as the BTS for July. You now have Virago, and you've also got the fact that RuneScape 3 is now got a set date of when it's actually being released, apparently. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff. Just 19 days until RuneScape 3, apparently. And on top of that, I'm sure you're wondering, where the hell is my RuneScape lore? Well, we'll get into that later. But first, behind the scenes. So, for this month, there is a brand new quest, bringing home the bacon. So, apparently for the last 12 years, they've been thinking about bacon, blah blah blah. Apparently this quest is going to be kind of like the old school quests, but with new school rewards, apparently. And yeah, it's meant to be a comical one. So there we go, that's meant to be coming out. Quest guide for that will be on release, I dare say. And when you complete it, there's stacks of bacon and other delicious pork products which can heal 10% more life points than food of comparable levels. So whether or not that goes all the way up to, let's say, Rocktail, I don't know. But if it heals 10% more, then good times, can't really complain. Either way, it's going to be fairly useful, I think. Next up, you've got the boss, which has actually just been released. I did cover this not long ago, a little behind the scenes when we had his little video, and kind of looked at some of his attacks. I'll hopefully try that out and have a little gander. And then we got special announcements. Later this week, 3rd of July, special announcements for RS3, which is the release date. And they're working on RuneFest as well, so they'll give you a date for that, 2nd of November. And it will be the southeast side of England, most likely London. So if you want to come along, there'll be more information on the RuneScape webpage and runefest.com. So there we go. Plus, RuneScape 3 is officially being announced to release on the 22nd of July. Bringing the new HTML5 based technology, oh my god. What am I chatting? In other news, brand new tradable rare called the Crown of Seasons. I'm sure you've all been getting odd bits of leaves and stuff in drops and from the squeal. On top of that, they're also going to be releasing some new Slayer masks. There are some out before. I think it was the Demon one, the Basilisk, the Cockatrice, and the Abyssal one. I think that was it. But yeah, they're going to be releasing more of those, which means extra XP while slaying those type of monsters if you're wearing the helm. So yeah, good times. Can't really complain. So next up, you got Virago. He's now in game. Happy days. Does require 5 people, as they mentioned before. And you can actually find him just north of Fally, if I remember rightly. So you're going to be needing some high level gear and some high level people if you want to be taking on this bad boy, as he is a chunky monkey. And he does drop some pretty massive brand new items. Once you initiate the challenge, up to 50 players in the vicinity, who are also eligible to attempt to fight him, can also come in with you. And just like God Wars, it's going to be instanced. So you can go in there, you can set an instance for your friends, you can password protect it as well if you want. And you can have a go at Virago. So yeah, there we go. There's plenty of information on here. The fight with Virago is 5-stage throwdown to the death. So there's kind of different sections of the fight, and different things happen during this time. Every week, I think it's every Wednesday, they change the tactics Virago uses to actually fight. On top of that, Virago does adapt depending on how many people are trying to kill him. So if there's 50 people in there, he'll use a lot more AoEs, for example, and try to take you out that way. And as I said before in the other video, the rewards is the Seismic Wand, brand new 90 Mage weapon, and the Seismic Singularity, the brand new Mage Orb. On top of that, you also get the Tectonic Plate, or Armors, which is kind of nice. You also get Tectonic Energy as a common drop, which with a 90+ runecrafting level, and a Stone of Binding from the Magic Guild's armor shop, can be used to create the armor itself. So there we go. I have no idea how much you need for that. I'll have to check that if I happen to get it in a drop sometime. So, the only thing that's left in the big BTS is the arrival of RuneScape 3. So let's go through this then. Thrilled to announce RuneScape 3 as an official launch date, Monday the 22nd of July. We can also finally reveal the centerpiece content for RuneScape 3, the Battle of Lumbridge. This will be a world event of epic scale where your decisions and actions will forever shape the story of Gielinor. The future of RS is in your hands. So, it's bringing in the new technology, which is the new audio engine, plus the HTML5 graphics. And the seasonal high scores are going to be coming in at the same time. To top it off, because it's moving into the 6th age, when RuneScape 3 finally arrives, you'll also have the dawn of the 6th age. The gods are returning, and entrusted as world guardians, players have the power to decide which gods will win and lose in this struggle for supremacy. And straight away to battle it off is the Battle of Lumbridge, which is an epic worldwide scale event, where basically there'll probably be gods attacking one another around the Lumbridge area, and you yourself personally get to choose which god you want to side with. Apparently you can gather certain items from doing certain things within those areas, and upon receiving it you got an option of which god you wish to send that item to, or you can keep it for yourself. And each time you give it to one of the gods, they gain a bit of power. Now I'm assuming this will work with everyone being individually choosing whichever god they wish, and whichever god has the most of these items over the period of time of the event will turn out that they were the winner, and they gain like the next step of power kind of thing. And then the next event starts and the same thing goes over again. So that should be pretty interesting. I've got to be said, I'm quite interested in having a little gander at that. Does sound pretty cool. Gameplay wise, you've got the new interface system, which has just gone into open alpha/beta. And they've also upgraded the camera, overhauled and updated a new in-game camera, gives you the freedom to view Gielinor like never before. A brand new community website to experience your specifications with a new and easy to navigate website focused on your needs. And additionally, what everyone's been waiting for, prepare to unlock divine powers from your surroundings with the new skill, Divination, arriving a few weeks after launch. So, with that said, 22nd of July is RuneScape 3. Divination is supposedly a couple of weeks later, so we could be looking mid-August, maybe, for Divination. Possibly the start of September. Looks like I'm going to have to hurry up and get my Maxcape first out. Yeah, there we go. They give you a little bit of information of preparing for it. Install Google Chrome, make sure your graphic drivers are up to date, etc, etc. Catch up with the story, play world wakes, complete god emissaries and whatnot. And you can preview the game by going into the beta programs themselves, which I might actually have to do, because the last time I tried the HTML5 beta it was massively laggy. I hope they fixed it, otherwise I won't be playing HTML5. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. So now I'm sure you're wondering, what the hell, where is my RuneScape lore, monkey boy? I've been waiting for that, it's been a week. Should be today, Wednesday is RuneScape lore day. Well, I have actually started to do it. I'll show you now. The problem is, I might have started on RuneScape lore episode 5. Yeah, and RuneScape lore episode 5 is the 3rd age. Turns out the amount of information I had, without even realising how long I was talking for, it was well over an hour long. Which, seeming as I have to try and make the video to go along with it, which is kind of massively time consuming, it does take ages. Yeah, I haven't really had enough time to actually make it, so I'm missing all of this pretty much. But this right here is your RuneScape lore 5 at the moment, after I've edited the shit out of it. But even then it's that 10 minute 34 to 37, well 38. So yeah, there we go. It's like nearly half hour long even then, and that's cut down quite a lot. On top of that, you've still got a bunch of stories to go along with it, such as the Fall of Halaville, separate event, the Dorgeshan Wars, where they usurp each other and try to take control and actually leave the war itself, the Sea Slug Conquest, where they tried to take over the world during the 3rd age. There is so much to cover in the 3rd age, it's unbelievable. On top of that, there's also the viewpoints from each and every one of the gods. So I'll give you a little snippet. Let's say from about there. Oh, there we go. Got to turn on the speakers first. Never mind. But we'll check this in. So yeah, RuneScape Lore Episode 5. Quite a massive one. And because I'm going to be late on it, I think next week maybe I'll check out 2 RuneScape Lores to make up for it. How's that? Sound good? I think that's pretty good. So yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Hopefully we'll get up 2 for next week. Maybe, possibly later this week. I don't know. Depends how much time I actually manage to get, to be honest. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That is your massive update. You got the RuneScape Lore, as well as everything else. So yeah, you got the massive update. That's RuneScape 3. You've also got Virago. He's now in game. You got Let 'em Eat Bacon, which is the brand new quest, and the RuneScape Lore is coming soon. Friday. Let's have a gander. What do we do Friday? What quest we got? So here we go then. Quest wise, you got Catapult Construction, Back to My Roots. I also got the RD Elite tasks to throw out, and I've also got the Desert Elites to throw out as well. So leave a comment. Tell me which one you want for Friday. Back to My Roots, Catapult Construction, RD Elites, or Desert Elites. And these things here, that's my agility guide, still slowly being made. So yeah, which one of those do you fancy, people? Either that or do you want the RuneScape Lore Friday? Because that can be done. Might take a while, but it can be done. I could probably get it done for Friday, I would have thought. So yeah, that's it. That's everything. So, hope you all enjoyed. Please leave us a comment, tell us what you fancy, and I will catch you all later. Have a good one.